From the flesh reap corruption, but the one who sows to the Spirit will from the Spirit reap eternal life. Let us not lose heart in doing good, for in due time we will reap if we don't grow weary. I want you to think about that for a second, that last phrase. In due time we will reap if we don't grow weary. So I see there a command, let us not lose heart. That's a command. And a promise, in due time we will reap. And a condition, if we don't grow weary. And this book, this children's book that I happened to be reading with one of my children the other day, reminded me of that verse. And so kids, I want us to read it, and then I have a quiz at the end, okay? So you got to be paying attention, and you can keep on your hands how many answers you get right, and we'll see who wins the quiz, okay? Everybody can win. So, this is called The Carrot Seed by Ruth Krauss, and it starts like this. It says, a little boy planted a carrot seed. Can you see the little boy? Can you see the seed? You can watch the screen also, that's good. Okay, and what happens? His mother said, I'm afraid it won't come up. Let's see what happens next. His father said, I'm afraid it won't come up. That's how you sound when you have a pipe in your mouth. And then what happens next? His big brother said, it's not going to come up. So what does the little boy do? What would you do if your mommy and your daddy and your brother all said, it's not going to come up? Look at what the little boy does. It says, every day the little boy pulled up the weeds around the seed and sprinkled the ground with water. Why are both those things important? Can a seed grow without water? No. Definitely not. And why do you have to pull up weeds? Yeah, it'll choke it, yeah. And weeds steal the nutrients that are meant for the seed. So you got to pull up the weeds so that they don't take any nutrients. So that's what the little boy did. And then what do you think happened? Because he was so diligent. What happened? But nothing came up. You gotta wait. Yeah, thank you. Exactly. You gotta wait. That's right. We got clever children here. But so what happens after he waits? And nothing still came up. So what do you think happens next? You gotta wait for a long time. That's true. But look at what happens next. This really kind of spoke to my heart. It says everyone kept saying it wouldn't come up. His mom and his dad and his brother kept saying, it's not going to come up. And how did he respond? What do you think he did? Did he dig it up? No. It says, but he still pulled up the weeds around it every day and sprinkled the ground with water. It's a very important page, I think. What do we do when people say it won't come up? What he did is he kept on watering it and he kept on weeding every day, it says. It is very important, that's right. And he's showing us, this little boy is teaching us how to do it. And then look what, this is the good news. Now comes the good news of the story. And then one day, do you see anything different with the picture? The ground is coming up a little bit, right? One day, look what it says. A carrot came up. And you know what one of my favorite parts of the book is? Just as the little boy had known it would. This speak to your heart? Do I have to say anything else? So, time for the pop quiz. Okay, do you need me to go over?